What's good, YouTube? This is RPU here, and I'm back again with another video. And guys, I want to give a shout out to Property Rich, man. Y'all know I'm forever hashtag free the bird, man. Free the songbird. And as my channel continues to grow, I will continue to support and fight for the little guy to get what's rightfully theirs. Now, a couple months ago, I remember there was a lot of hysteria and a lot of anxiety in the YouTube comment section because these exchanges were being wishy-washy on whether they were going to participate in this airdrop. I remember me and Property Rich were looking all over Twitter trying to find information regarding Kraken, and I couldn't find anything until the news that just broke yesterday. Flare Network has announced that Kraken is officially supporting the Songbird airdrop for XRP holders. Kraken has freed the bird and the Songbird airdrop is inbound, man. Let's get it, man. And I got the latest buzz that's going on in the Songbird community. We're going to talk about all that right here in this video. Follow Flare on Twitter at Flare Networks. Unlocking value. They have over 203,000 followers on Twitter. Follow the Kraken exchange on Twitter at KrakenFX. The new Kraken app gives you the power to buy Bitcoin and 50 plus cryptocurrencies instantly. Dive into crypto with as little as $10. Located out of San Francisco, California, they have over 1.3 million followers on Twitter. Follow the Songbird community on Twitter at SongbbirdCom. Songbird, the Canary Network for Flare, community of communities. They have over 38,000 followers on Twitter. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at RPUReloaded so you can get my latest updates and retweets of things that I think are interesting in the crypto space. And since we're talking about Songbird, I just want to let you know that you can now trade Songbird futures exclusively with Bitrue with up to 5x leverage. If you know how to long and short the market, you can do so and potentially profit up to 5x. If you're interested, my referral link will be in the description of this video. Alright, now let's jump into this information. This is a post from Kraken FX. It was just released yesterday. Kraken supports the Songbird airdrop for XRP holders. We're thrilled to announce that we'll be supporting the Songbird token airdrop for XRP holders. The airdrop snapshot of XRP balances was taken on December 12, 2020 at approximately 0 hour UTC time. So if you had your XRP on the Kraken exchange at the time of the snapshot, you should have qualified for the Songbird airdrop. In fact, client accounts, both spot and margin, that held XRP at this time have now been credited with 0.1511 Songbird for every 1 XRP held on the platform. So you should see your Songbird in your account balance right now. Please note that clients residing in Japan are not eligible for this airdrop. Doesn't say why, but I'm pretty sure it's the same reason why US customers cannot access Binance.com. These jurisdictions are getting in the way of the future, which is a borderless economy. Let's talk about leveraged positions on Kraken. If you held a leveraged long spot position through the snapshot, you will be credited a balance of Songbird corresponding to this position. If you held a leveraged short spot position through the snapshot, we've waived any negative Songbird balances that may have arisen. Now let's talk about funding and trading Songbird on Kraken. When funding is enabled, you can add Songbird to your Kraken account by navigating to funding, selecting the asset, and hitting deposit. This blog will be updated when funding and trading are activated. But here's what you need to know. The ticker symbol for Songbird is SGB. It's tradable against USD and Euro. The price precision is 4 decimal places, and it takes 60 confirmations before a deposit is confirmed, which takes approximately 2 minutes, which is still faster than Bitcoin and Ethereum. Not available in Japan, which is already stated prior, and services are available on Kraken and the Kraken Pro interface. Keep an eye on the status page for updates. Now, what is Songbird? For those of you who don't know, Songbird is the canary network for Flare. Songbird is intended to serve as an experimental blockchain where developers can test out their projects and governance mechanisms before deploying them to Flare. The Songbird token serves as the network's base currency and may be used in the protocol's governance. Now, Songbird and Flare run parallel to each other. Developers test their dApps on Songbird before they're launched on Flare. The networks complement each other, but can also each go in their own separate direction depending on the governance of each community. And so I'm really excited to see the growth and development of both Flare and Songbird. Now, in response to the announcement from Flare Networks, Blockchain Decades Thinking from Tim says, better late than never, but the Flare team can't do anything about that. It's thanks to the exchange that this was implemented so late. Keep it up. Songbird works very well, and I'm very excited when Flare starts. Me too. I'm excited for Flare too. But there have been a lot of people that have been complaining about the price of Songbird dumping, complaining about not getting their Spark tokens on time, complaining about the delay of exchanges not giving people their Songbird tokens. And so Hugo Filion responded and said, we didn't build Songbird so you could get a payoff. We built it as a test and governance network for making Flare better. If you're going to be a part of our community, have some long-term vision and contribute. Otherwise, feel free to show yourself the door. A lot of you guys are complaining. You need to, when in doubt, zoom out. Like Alex Cobb says, look at the long-term vision. This is a new asset class and a new digital economy that is being built right before our eyes. And this doesn't happen overnight. We're not going to get rich overnight. The only way that we're going to benefit from these platforms is to contribute and participate in the community, like Hugo Filion said. And so these things take time, and the more patience you have, the better it will be for you. Have some long-term vision. Now, DVA agrees with Hugo Filion and says complaining about what Hugo Filion and the team at Flare Network does just makes you look ungrateful and ignorant. Like he said, you know the way out. Guys, I don't understand why people complain about something that they got for free, which allows you the privilege of being one of the first people to contribute and participate in the Songbird community. I don't understand why people are complaining. XRP Princess says, fair point. However, doesn't that also apply to you, who let us all think that Flare was going to release July 2021, weeks before you canceled? Can you own that and regain a little trust from the community? We're important too. Well, now that you say that, I can kind of see where she's coming from. We have been waiting since the snapshot, which was December 2020. And so it's been like 2 years now. But a lot of things have happened since that time. Specifically, one of the biggest things was the SEC lawsuit. So it seems like everything got pushed back. But I can understand people's frustrations, including Hugo Filion's, who said, I already owned it multiple times. You must have missed it. In essence, what we are building with Flare is a lot bigger than the original plan. Hence, more development time, plus slow to hire talent in a bull market, and aggravated by me giving out timelines too early. Guys, you gotta realize that these digital assets, these people are building new platforms to facilitate payments in a new digital economy that is being built right before our eyes. And this takes time. This is not going to happen overnight. And so a lot of you guys who expected to get rich quick, it's not going to happen. And the only way you're going to benefit from these communities and networks is to participate and contribute to them. You know? And I know Hugo Filion has given dates of launch, launch dates, but things happen and sometimes launch dates get pushed back. It is what it is, But me personally, I'm not tripping because I already know how many Spark tokens I'm going to get. The snapshot already happened. So I'm just sitting back and waiting for the launch of Flare. And as soon as Flare launches, I'll be minting F assets with my Spark tokens. Now, King George responded to Hugo Filion and says, "Do your thing, Hugo. I will wait until the network is ready. Take as much time as you need. Better wait a bit longer so the network is fully safe and ready than to just deploy it right now and there will be something wrong. Keep the haters hating." Guys, have you guys not been hearing about all the recent DeFi hacks going on? It's really important for Flare and the Songbird network to get these things right, because a hack of the Flare network would be devastating for Flare. It would be devastating for Songbird, and it would be devastating for XRP and Spark tokens. So we got to get this right. Let them do what they need to do to secure the funds. We need funds to be safe food. Crypto Logistic responded to King George and says he most definitely is. He's building the next financial system. 1. Gotta wait for the XRP case. 2. Test all networks. 3. Security. 4. Launch successfully. And 5. Become standard. It's gonna take a minute. LOL. Yeah, it is. I mean, these things don't happen overnight. But Patrick L. Riley, CEO of the Reaper token, shout out to all the Reaper token holders, at Real Reaper CEO, responded to Hugo Filion and said, "That's fair, but it's also reasonable for an investor to say, 'Show me.' I wish your team the greatest success, as it will be my success as well, but I have not yet seen the product, so I must reserve judgment." Gian says, "Investor? Everyone was gifted Songbird. Same with Flare. I really don't get the entitlement of these comments, nor the anger. If anyone quote-unquote invested, it is on them. They were made aware it's a test network. I can see devs figuring out a different way to airdrop. Sad." A lot of people have become spoiled with the airdrops, and they need to understand that whatever you do with your money is your own decision and yours alone. So whatever happened with that investment, you're just going to have to take that L. But the fundamentals are still bullish on Songbird. I don't understand why people are complaining over the price when you could be scooping it up. But Patrick L. Riley at Real Reaper CEO responded to Gian and said, "Investors intentionally position themselves in XRP prior to the snapshot to maximize their Flare airdrop, not as a matter of entitlement, but as a means of increasing value based on the proposals of the Flare team. I paid for my Flare, which I have not received. That is a fact." But Crypto Kane responded to Real Reaper CEO and says, "I disagree, because I didn't get into XRP because of Flare, Spark, or Songbird. These are all perks given to us for free." Because ain't nothing like free money, right? If you don't like it, leave. Burn your supply or reap, whatever you call it, so mine is valued more. I got into XRP for cross-border potential. The coolest thing about Twitter is that you can communicate directly with CEOs and big businesses, everybody's on a level playing field. You know, I can reach out to the CEO, the Reaper token, or I could reach out to Hugo Philion. You know, all I gotta do is send him a direct message. I think that's so cool. And it's kind of like everybody has a chance to state their opinion. Cabbage O'Doom responded to Real Reaper CEO and says also, the Songbird was on market for some time, leading into their snapshot date. People did indeed invest. Don't pretend there are none who bought Songbird post airdrop. Push back announced snapshot dates to tank and rug the investors and double their bags prior to snapshots. Clever. I'm pretty sure there were a lot of whales manipulating the market when it comes to Songbird. Oracle Beast responded to Real Reaper CEO and said, the airdrop lesson has been learned recently with airdrops and trust lines getting gutted on the drop. That is indeed on you for attempting to maximize profit from an airdrop instead of passively gaining off bags you already held conviction in. C'est la vie. Yeah, I mean, there is a lot of hype that come with these airdrops, but you just gotta look at the fundamentals, you know? Don't worry about the price right now. Just look at the fundamentals, and the fundamentals are bullish. Mike Peters responded to Real Reaper CEO and says that's speculating, not investing. At Real Reaper CEO responded to Mike Peters and said getting something in addition to current holdings is not speculation. Expecting value is. I still have my XRP. I have not received the flare. Whether the value is 1 penny or $1 is irrelevant. It's an investment gain, as I could sell it and have more XRP than I started with. True. But Mike Peters responded back to @Real Reaper CEO and said, if you position your investment differently to receive an unknown coin, it's speculating with your investment. XRP Crypto Wolf responded to Hugo Philion and said, when flare though? That's what we're all trying to figure out. Nobody responded to XRP Crypto Wolf and said, never. Even if there's a fire. You ever seen that movie? I think this is from that movie Step Brothers with Will Ferrell. That shit's hella funny. But, guys, be positive, man. Have some confidence. Flare is coming. Farquaad responded to Hugo Philion and said, people forget. You guys don't owe us anything. I myself would rather Flare be flawless rather than a rushed product. Me too. I'd rather be patient and have the system be tested, tried and true, instead of released too fast like Cyberpunk. You know how that game turned out. We don't want Flare Networks to be the next Cyberpunk, man. Take your time, Hugo. Now, JC Collins gave us some recent updates on what happened regarding our Songbird Delegation rewards for this week. I've been checking and checking. I didn't get any Songbird rewards for this week. I had you guys know, if you've been following me, I've been staking my Songbird assets in Flare Finance for over 5 weeks now. But JC Collins, you should follow him on Twitter @HigherManas. He says, for those who are wondering about Flare Finance FTSO delegations, $Songbird. So he gave us an update from the official Discord. It says, @everyone, an update on delegation rewards. As all of you know, our delegation distribution system has been struggling for a while now. The smart contract written to manage the delegation and claim process ended up not being as smart as desired. This led to mismatches between the vote power lock used by the FTSOs and the logic used by our FTSO manager contract to determine reward distribution. There were addresses that did not delegate votes that received rewards and addresses that delegated votes that did not receive the awards they were due. That's crazy. So somebody could have got my Songbird for this week. This is obviously a big problem. Hell yeah, it's obviously a big problem. And you guys are out here rushing Flare? Can you imagine if I was staking my Spark tokens to an FTSO on the Flare network for Algorand, right? And somebody got my Algorand tokens for that week? That would be crazy. And you guys are out here rushing Flare. Crazy. Now, here's the solution update that they have. In order to address the issue, we have been working on 2 parallel solutions. 1. We are working to fix the logic in the smart contract to have the delegation rewards distribution line up with the vote lock in a more robust way. This requires a complex system of pending balances backed by transaction history, which must be used to calculate the correct balances once the vote lock block is known. We had hoped to have this logic deployed before this vote lock for Epoch 22, but we are still testing the logic and will not deploy it until it is fully tested and ready. So they're trying to get, see, this is why you can't rush Flare. They're still trying to figure out the smart contract to get everything right, regarding delegation rewards. People have been having issues, in staking in Flare Finance and staking by themselves. So let them do what they gotta do to make everything right. So, and number 2, delegations and delegation rewards have not halted just because our current reward manager has been stopped. This means that we need a separate solution for epochs, which will not be captured by the new FTSO manager contract logic. Our solution is to use a more manual process to take a snapshot at the past vote lock block and process that separately to determine the accurate distribution of rewards. Rewards for Epoch 20 are currently being held unclaimed until we can get this process ironed out and up and running. It is possible that Epoch 21 rewards will also not be distributed on time. So expect another delay for this Saturday. Possibly. We apologize for this, but there is no other option other than releasing inaccurate rewards again. Well, you guys do what you gotta do, because I don't want my Songbird rewards to be going to somebody else's wallet. Pay me an XRP says, damn. Damn, I had the same reaction when I read that too, bro. Damn. Because I was planning on rolling my Songbird over into the pool for this week, man. I still got to do my numbers for week 6, despite, not getting the rewards. The numbers are in for week 6, so be looking out for that video as well. JJXRP says, good deal. I'm glad they are at least working on it. Thank you, guys. I'm glad they're working on it too. I'm glad we have dedicated developers that are able to catch these bugs and system errors in real time and are dedicated to fixing them as soon as possible. That's dedication, and it tells me that they really care, about their users. In case you missed it, Celsius Network is also supporting the Songbird airdrop. Celsius Network has decided to free the bird, man. Hashtag free the bird, man. Free the Songbird. Salute to Celsius Network. You can now earn up to 5.5% APY when earning in kind and up to 6.92% APY when earning in Cell token. All the Celsius Network users, welcome to the Songbird community, man. See, I think that a lot of people have forgotten that financial institutions are coming to the Songbird network via FireBlocks. Shout out to the Bearable Bull. He talked about this in one of his videos, and we're going to talk about it in this one because I think that it's important for people to know and understand what they hold. This is a post from FireBlocks December 30th, 2021, just a couple months ago, talking about a collaboration between Songbird and FireBlocks. They said, today, we're thrilled to be launching support for Songbird. FireBlocks users can now store and transfer the native token Songbird on this network. Songbird is an exciting new canary network. This is what they said about Songbird. While you guys are complaining about Songbird, this is what the financial institutions are saying about Songbird. Songbird is an exciting new canary network, namely a blockchain with a scarce token supply. built to test features on a related mainnet for the Layer 1 protocol, Flare. Together, Flare and Songbird aim to unlock the ability to use smart contracts with popular and highly secure blockchains like Ripple, XRP, Dogecoin, and Bitcoin. FireBlocks currently supports more than 900 tokens and 28 protocols, and we're continuously adding new integrations. Check the full list of tokens available on the FireBlocks platform here. So, the financial institutions sound really excited about Songbird to me. And they're now, thanks to FireBlocks, they're now going to have institutional Songbird access. It's now available with FireBlocks. Effective immediately, FireBlocks users can now 1. Store Songbird in their FireBlocks vault. 2. Transfer Songbird on the FireBlocks network. And 3. Launch Songbird token support for retail customers and users with FireBlocks REST API. Big banks, financial institutions, and hedge funds are going to be using the Songbird network. Billions and billions of dollars are about to pour into Flare Finance. And they're all going to be gunning for that S-fin, the same S-fin that you're yield farming every week. I'm just so excited, man. And we were here first. We were here before the financial institutions. We have the privilege of being first. Now here's a little bit about Songbird. Flare is a new Layer 1 protocol built to bring smart contracts to the 65% of blockchains that don't have them out of the box. By unlocking smart contracts for blockchains like Bitcoin, Flare aims to expand DeFi to a much wider community of crypto users, helping to grow adoption and liquidity. Songbird is the new canary network for Flare, which has a limited token supply, airdropped to eligible holders of Ripple's XRP in July. Flare sees Songbird as having 2 distinct phases. First, prior to the official launch of Flare, Songbird will be instrumental in the continued testing of the Flare Time Series Oracle, the State Connector, and F-Asset systems, and the network architecture. I gotta read that one more time. First, prior to the official launch of Flare, Songbird will be instrumental in the continued testing of the Flare Time Series Oracle, the State Connector, and F-Asset systems, and the network architecture. The FTSO and F-Asset protocols will be live on Songbird with F-Assets generated from the underlying tokens. This will improve security, stability, and credibility for the ultimate launch of Flare. The ultimate launch. We're going to the moon. Spark tokens to the moon. F-Assets to the moon. The ultimate launch of Flare. Let's get it, man. You guys don't understand how crucial the testing of the Songbird network is for this. Next, once Flare is launched, Songbird is intended to serve as a long-term network for testing governance-led changes to Flare, such as the incorporation of new F-Assets, changes to the Flare Time Series Oracle, F-Asset systems, or any other network change. Like, you guys just don't know how big Songbird is going to be. Interested in keeping up to date with the latest protocol launches, new features, and industry news here at FireBlocks? You can subscribe to their newsletter. Now, let's talk a little bit about FireBlocks, the digital asset transfer network, kind of like a SWIFT for crypto. They said, say goodbye to complicated manual and risky settlement workflows. Connect to over 800 liquidity partners, trading venues, and counterparties in one platform for instant settlement, rebalancing, and payments. The FireBlocks network. Capital market connectivity. The FireBlocks network connects to every major exchange, over-the-counter, liquidity provider, and trading venue from day one. Exchange rebalancing. Rebalance across spot, derivative, and sub accounts, all from one platform. Widest token support. With 950 plus tokens and 30 protocols supported, FireBlocks offers the widest token support in the industry. Instant settlement. Connect and settle instantly with any counterparty or trading venue on the network. Confirmations are customizable based on your risk and security policy. Deposit address management. Deposit addresses are automatically authenticated and rotated across your entire ecosystem. Robust REST API. The FireBlocks API makes it easy to automate settlement operations. All these features financial institutions are going to have access to over 800 major exchanges, liquidity providers that they'll be able to buy, sell, and trade Songbird on. They also have fiat banking integration. Signature and Silvergate integrations enable fiat and crypto settlement. It says, when we onboard new counterparties and go through KYC processes, we're always excited if we see that they're already on the FireBlocks network. So they're really excited to see Songbird added to this platform because, everyone, all the financial institutions use this platform. We know the security and speed are there when it comes to operations and transferring assets with that counterparty. Todd Marakis, co-founder of JST Capital. So they use these platforms on the regular. And them seeing Songbird is exciting for them because now they'll have financial institutional grade access to Songbird and Flare Finance. We may see billions of dollars pour into the Canary X DAO from financial institutions and hedge funds on the Songbird network. We may see it. You can trade on any exchange, 30 plus exchanges. The FireBlock network connects you to 30 plus exchanges and 950 tokens from day one. You can securely execute any digital asset trading strategy and operate 24/7, all from one platform. I wonder if I could sign up for a FireBlocks account. I know this is for financial institutions, but I wonder, can I get an account? Because this is starting to sound really good. Settle instantly. 800 plus network connections. With the FireBlocks network, you can have access to the entire crypto capital markets ecosystem. Directly connect to over 800 of the largest liquidity providers, lending desks, banks, and market makers through the web console or API for instant settlement. Wow. Secure settlement. Manage connections, not deposit addresses. The FireBlocks network eliminates cyber threats, internal fraud, and human error by automatically managing and rotating deposit addresses across all your counterparties. That's good, There's a lot of financial institutions, that are hesitant to jump into this space, because of the risks. But FireBlocks is going to make it more easier and more secure for these financial institutions to jump into this crypto space. And more specifically, Songbird. Now, this is just some of what the user interface looks like for those who use the FireBlocks network. As you can see, he's connected to Galaxy Digital, and he can probably send some tokens to them. But you should be excited because financial institutions are coming to Flare and the Songbird network. Billions of dollars, and these financial institutions can connect to decentralized apps on FireBlocks with 5 easy steps. Big banks and financial institutions are going to be able to connect to Flare Finance through FireBlocks. Billions of dollars are coming to the space. Everything you need to run your digital asset business. Explore the rest of the FireBlocks platform. They have MPC Wallet as a service. Our proprietary protocol pushes transaction speeds 8 times faster than the industry average. Security. SOC2 Type 2 certification. I believe that's the same certification that Ripple got. SOC2 certified, regular pen test, and an unprecedented insurance policy. Policy and workflow engine. Meet regulatory requirements and manage transaction policies from anywhere at any time. AML and compliance. Automatically leveraged risk scores, customer defined policies for safety and compliance. Tokenization. A robust engine to issue and manage stablecoins and security tokens quickly and easily. Ready to get started? Build your digital asset business on FireBlocks. This sounds really exciting. I know this platform is specifically for financial institutions, but I wonder if I can make an account with them too. I would love to have access to all 800 market makers and liquidity providers. Look at some of the people that use the FireBlocks platform. We have banks, we have neobanks, we have exchanges, big crypto exchanges, lending desks, market makers and prop traders, hedge funds, over the counter, and broker dealers. All of these financial institutions and venture capitalists are going to have access to Flare Finance, the Songbird network, and Flare. Big money is coming, you guys. Now, Bifrost Wallet gave an update and said Bifrost Wallet version 0.2.10 has been released, making the app faster, smarter, and compatible with more devices. I really like the Bifrost Wallet. These wallets with Web 3.0 browsers built into them are so cool because now I can connect to my favorite DeFi apps like Aave, SushiSwap, Uniswap, Flare Finance, all through my Bifrost wallet. That's so cool. And all I gotta do is just connect to whatever network that I need, and I can just plug and play right through the Bifrost browser. I think it's cool. Now they only have a limited list of tokens right now, but they'll probably add support for more tokens later down the line. You know, I would like to see them add Algorand, and then I could move my Algorand to my Bifrost wallet and connect to ALGO possibly directly through the Bifrost browser. That would be so cool if they could do that. Anything's possible in this crypto space. The Songbird community tweeted, "Free the Songbird, hashtag retweet me, man. Free the bird, hashtag free the Songbird." And you know who else decided to free the Songbird? Bitstamp. Bitstamp announced, "We've enabled transfers of Songbird. Deposits and withdrawals are open." What's all this talk about Songbirds? Find out. Now, you guys remember, around the time of the XFi airdrop, Bitstamp had decided that they were not going to participate in the XFi airdrop for Songbird holders. And so customers wanted to pull their Songbird off the exchange. But Bitstamp would not allow them to pull their Songbird off the exchange in anticipation for the XFi airdrop. There was a lot of controversy. And so Flare Finance wrote Bitstamp and said, "Well, since you're not going to participate in this airdrop, we can blacklist your address since you're not going to participate, because we don't want exchanges to be claiming XFi airdrops behind their customers' backs, you know?" And so Bitstamp ultimately gave their address, and I guess they got blacklisted. They didn't participate. But they didn't allow customers to withdraw to go to another exchange at the time. I remember that. And now, if you have your Songbird on Bitstamp and you're able to withdraw, pull your Songbird off the exchange. Pull your Songbird off the exchange. Do it now. Download the Bifrost wallet and pull your Songbird off the exchange. You can start delegating your Songbird to FTSOs yourself. You can start using Flare Finance yourself, man. Take full control of your crypto, man. I know I sound like a broken record, but you need to get a cold storage wallet. You need to pull your crypto off the exchange, man, so you don't end up like those who got bit stamped. Now, the Songbird community says, "Dear exchanges, could you please release the Songbird tokens you have received or at least update your loyal customers on what you are doing with them, thousands of thanks. Coinbase has been radio silent. They haven't said anything to their customers about Songbird. That's crazy. Binance US came out, the president, the CEO of Binance US came out and said that he was going to give the customers their Songbird tokens. Nexo released the Songbird. Bitstamp freed the Songbird. Celsius freed the Songbird. Coinbase hasn't said anything. Radio silent, man. And so we need to continue to stay on these exchanges next, man. Free the Songbird. Hashtag free the bird, man. Retweet. Share this video. If you're with the movement, comment in the comments below. Hashtag free the bird. Hugo Philion said, Flare is building a system that solves some of the biggest problems in the space and unleashes robust cross-chain interoperability. This takes time, but we are almost there. We almost there, man. Flare is almost there. We coming, man. We coming. You heard what these financial institutions said. The testing of the Songbird network is crucial to the ultimate launch of Flare, and we almost there, man. We almost there. And last but not least, Flare Network says Songbird is flying high, man. Here's a weekly update. Over 1 million transactions processed last week. 620,000 plus blocks produced, more than 1 per second. 2.2 thousand new wallet addresses registered, and 40 million plus Songbird FTSO rewards distributed. For more stats on Songbird performance, visit songbird-explorer.flare.network. Wow, 1 million transactions processed in 1 week, man. Continuing to grow. Songbird is one of the fastest growing blockchains in the space, and financial institutions are getting ready to step in via FireBlocks. And you guys are complaining about being able to be one of the first participants to contribute and participate in the Songbird community. That's crazy. Billions of dollars about to pour in. And we were here first. So you should be excited about Songbird, man. And so that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. It really took a lot to record this video. A lot of information, several takes. As you can see, the time lapse throughout this video. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that I gave you a little bit of more confidence in your investment when it comes to Songbird. But big money is about to step into Flare Finance, you guys. Big money. And I can't wait to see what Songbird will eventually do as the network continues to evolve. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. This is RPU, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.